Call him! Bring him to me!
I'ma beat your ass. What is happening? Magnus. Brightburn. So for those of you that do not know what Brightburn is about, it is basically an Elseworld what if story. What if Superman came to Earth and instead of becoming good and the savior of mankind, he becomes evil and the end of mankind. And I gotta tell you that this movie was creepy as hell all the way through. Okay? Very creepy. Scary, if you will. You've seen the trailers. You know what it's all about. Man. I never got bored once throughout the movie. This is a straight up horror flick. It really is a horror flick. There's nothing else that it is other than a horror flick. There are plenty of kills. There's enough kills. And the way the storytelling goes, it keeps you interested. Predictable movie in several ways and in several times, but still fun. I mean, how many times can you tell the same story? You know what I mean? Type of thing. But the kid that they got to play, I gotta say, you did a good job, young man. Did a good job of pulling off Psycho. You did that good. And everybody else in the movie acted well. They did. Everybody else did a good job of acting. I like the tone. It was a mixture, I gotta tell you, it was a mixture of Smallville and Dragon Ball Z. There is one particular scene, because you know, Goku's similar to Superman's story. There is a particular scene where it's like, it's a callback to something in Smallville and in the Superman, movie. But at the same time, I'm talking about the Christopher Reeve movie. It's but more of a callback to Smallville. But at the same time, it reminds me of a particular episode of Dragon Ball Z. And I was like, oh my God. A particular piece of machinery does something and is the particular cause of the shift of the movie to go in a particular direction. And I was like, wow, that reminds me of that. That's crazy. The ending, you may not see coming. Or you may see it coming. All I know is it was probably was the perfect ending for that type of movie. I think if it had ended another way, it may not have been as satisfying if you're a horror movie fan. You get what I'm saying? Horror movie fans, I think, like their movies to end a particular way. And it definitely ended that way. And it's like, oh my God. I wonder if there's going to be a part 2. Plenty of flying. Plenty of and some creative deaths. I'm going to give this movie 4 out of 5. Woos! Very good. And if you're a fan of horror flicks, you're probably going to want to buy this on Blu-ray. I personally don't like to watch horror over and over and over again. If I do, I have to watch something funny, like Gremlins. It's horror, but it's funny. Boy, I could watch it again, though. My God. If any infants crash in your backyard, do not raise them. Turn them over to the government. Let them deal with that shit. Follow me on Instagram. I post funny and cool shit that I don't post here. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.